Now, as we thought, we are getting news by the day for Kanye's new album, Bully, but also for Vultures 3. And there's also some interesting stuff surrounding Kanye that we're going to be talking about today, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter that comes every Sunday and recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So we need to start out by talking finally about the after party of the Grammys, because so far we've been focused so much on Bully and the release date for Bully, which is going to be June 15th if you've been living under a rock for the past 48 hours. And also we've been talking about AI, and I think that we'll be talking about AI a whole lot more leading up to the release of the record, just because it is such a heated argument and there's pros and cons, and depending on how you interpret what Kanye said, you can see it positive or negative. All of you definitely said some very interesting stuff in the comments under the last video, so I think I'll make a video just going over your comments as well, because there's so many different opinions on this. But today we'll be talking about the Grammys after party. Now, we talked about this because this is also the same after party that we got the release date from, and that we got some clips from the interview with Justin LeBoy from that is still not out. We still have to get it officially, not just in some very toaster quality from recordings of the after party. But at this after party, new music was played. This is actually the interesting part, because we did get new snippets for Bully. There are snippets, for example, of this one song. To me, I'm just calling it Silence, because I think that's what he's saying all throughout. Let me know if there's a different name for this. But also we got, for example, a snippet in Spanish. And to hear Kanye sing or rap or just perform in Spanish is kind of a weird experience. But the problem here already is that this is AI. And, he's just put his vocals using AI on a Spanish reference track, and it sounds like it's Ye singing Spanish, but it's really not. And so this immediately, comes back into the old problem that we've been talking about with AI, and that he's actually using AI to create vocals and not just for stem separation. That's also a main argument that all of you brought out. But as I said, likely I'll do, a kind of a different video on this as well. Now, also we did get a snippet from the song that we heard in the Yeezy ad. So the one that we talked about that was on the Yeezy website that was shared. Also, I have to correct myself here. I kind of misleadingly talked about this ad, and I still think that Kanye plans to do a Super Bowl ad just this upcoming weekend. But the ad that was played at the Grammys is the video that we had with the new snippet. So Kanye posted the snippet, the video of the snippet of him just scrolling through the Yeezy.com store and then clicking on the Bully digital album, and then we can hear the song being played. That sounds really good. I have to admit, all of the new snippets sound really good. And that ad was played at the Grammys. Maybe this is also the one that then Elon was referencing. So we'll have to see how he adapts this for the Super Bowl ad, but this was the one that we've been talking about, if that wasn't clear in the past videos. Now, interestingly enough though, besides the Bully snippets that we got at the after party, we also got Vultures 3 snippets. And the very interesting thing here is that Kanye, for the first time in a very long time, said the words Vultures 3. We didn't hear him reference it. It was all Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign was the only person that actually spoke the words about Vultures 3. From Kanye, it's been all Bully the past couple of months. And Kanye actually said, here's some Vultures 3 shit for y'all. And then he played a new snippet. And it sounds pretty good. I mean, it got Ty on it, so people thought this could be for Tycoon. It could still end up on Tycoon. Kanye is executive producing that record for Ty Dolla $ign. But Kanye spoke the words Vultures 3 stuff. So we know that Kanye is also still working on Vultures 3. And it's not just Ty Dolla $ign that is going around talking about the album without actually knowing what's up, like so many times in the past already. So that's pretty interesting. So this could also mean that we'll get Vultures 3 before Bully, which would make sense because then we would have a closed chapter when it comes to the Bully era. And just looking at it, if Bully is dropping in June, middle of June, June 15th, then we would still have time before that, if it's correct what Ty said, that Vultures 3 is 85 to 90% done, that we would get this before Bully. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure how people would pick up on this. I'm not sure if this would be a good idea, but we just have to wait and see when the album is actually coming out. Maybe it'll come before Bully. I really don't know. Now, I also want to say that from this after party, we did get some sick pictures of Ye. Maybe I've been showing you them all along in this video, but they look pretty cool. He got the new grills. He's been walking around with Bianca. It's just really insane. Now, also concerning Bianca, the most recent post from Ye on his social media was him posting that Bianca has been searched a lot on google.com. So the searches for his wife went up, and he was apparently very proud of that. I mean, he's generally really proud of her. I mean, he just pulled up to the Grammys to let her get naked and model and then just dip again. So, you know, we know he likes her. Also concerning Bianca, we have a new Yeezy product. Now, we've been getting a lot of new Yeezy products with the slippers or the slides that we got. We also had the $20 Bully merch. I mean, the slides were also 20 bucks. We did get the Bully 1 shoes that have still to come out, but they look really good. I like those dad shoes style, the sneakers that they do. But now we have a new product for women. And I mean, Kanye's been hinting at women's products from Yeezy for a very long time. We know that this was kind of the next step that he wanted to take for the brand. And it's called the BD1. I think it's just a body. That's, you know, what you call it, one. Kind of like the BL, the Bully sneakers one, or the SL, the slides one. That's kind of the naming that they're doing right now. It's literally just this cloth of fabric, but it is something that Bianca has been wearing at the after party. So we could get a first, you know, glimpse at that. So that's kind of what this is, and that's also why she was wearing that, because she wanted to obviously promote the new Yeezy product. So, you know, now that we went over the snippets and the Vultures 3 stuff, this is kind of the status quo right now. It's kind of quieted down a little bit more now. As I said, Ye is not as active anymore. The last thing that he posted was about this new bodysuit and also about Bianca's searches going up. So we'll have to wait and see what he does. Maybe this kind of, I mean, we talked about the calm before the storm right before the Grammys, and that was really a calm before the storm. So maybe now it kind of dies back down a little bit again until we get new info. Maybe then also closely stepping all the way to June 15th. But obviously, as always, I'll keep you guys updated as soon as anything happens. I mean, likely tomorrow we'll be here again talking about some crazy stuff that Kanye did. So make sure you stay subscribed. But I do want to know what y'all think about this. What do you think about the new snippets? What do you think about Kanye referencing Vultures 3 for the first time in a long time? And what do you think about the development that Yeezy is taking right now? All your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.